Hello there. In this particular lecture, we are going to learn about how to generate random numbers in JavaScript. Well, for generating random numbers, we use random function which is given by JavaScript, which gives us the value between the 0 and 1. So let's go to our Visual Studio Code and understand that how do we use this random function and generate these random numbers. Let's go. So let's first understand that what is the basic syntax to generate these random numbers. For that, what we will write first, we will write math, then we put a dot, and then we will write random here, random, right? Then we put a parenthesis like this. Yeah. Now, when you do this, you are actually generating a random number. So from the math library, we are calling this random function, and by this a random number will be generated, and that particular number will be between 0 to 1, right? It will generate the values between 0 to 1, like 0 0.2, 0 0.00005, 0 0, any random number which you can think would be generated by this random number generator or the random function. But one thing which you need to keep in your mind is that it will never generate 1. It means that it will generate 0, it will generate these random numbers, it can generate 0.9999999, but it can never generate a full stop 1, which is the largest value, right? It cannot generate this one. Fine. So yeah, so this is the concept regarding your maths.random. Now let's take 4 different examples. All these examples are very important, so make sure that you watch the video till the end so you can understand these examples very well, right? So yeah, so let's take the first example. In this we will simply just generate a random number. For that I'm going to use a variable name random var equals to, inside of this I'm going to use the same syntax which I use here, right? Let's comment it down. I will write math dot random, then I put a bracket here, and then I will print this random variable, right? So for that what I will do, I will do the random var. Now let's go to our console and check that what value I'm getting. Yeah, so as you can see here I'm getting 0.442 and some very large, right? Large decimal number. Now every time I reload my website, this random generate function will generate a new value, right? It will generate a new random value. Like if I go to my console and reload the website, as you can see it has now generated 0.18. Now again reload it, you can see the value getting changed every time I'm reloading the website. So this is how it generates a random number, right? Yeah. So now let's go to our second example. The second example is that if you want to generate the number between 0 to 100, in that particular case what you need to do, let's see, because you saw earlier, right, that it was generating a value between 0 to 1. Now I want the value to be between 0 to 100, because this is something which we normally use in our big projects, that we need some percentage and all. For that reason we use this math.random, and how we generate the number between 0 to 100, that's what we are going to learn, right? So it's a basic math. It is, we will write const let's say random num 100 equals to, now inside of this what we will do, we'll write simple math dot random. Then then since this is generating what between 0 to 1, if I multiply this particular whatever the value it is generating by what, by 100, then what do you think I'm going to get? Definitely I'm going to get a value between 0 to 100, right? But I will never get this 100, exact 100. So let's see that whether it is working or not. So let's write random numbers 100, and let's go to our console. let's comment this down. Yeah, let's go to our console, and you can see that I'm getting 59.34. Now if I uh, uncomment it, let's go to here, and you can see that the top function is generating a value 0.28, and in the second, in this particular example, what we did, we multiplied it with 100. That's why we are getting 58.38, right? A number which is between 0 to 100, not less than 1, right? Yeah. So this is your second example. Now let's move to our third example. Let's comment this also. Now let's move to our third example, that if I want to get a number between 1 to 10, then what we will do for getting the number between 1 to 10, right? For that, it is very simple. Let's understand that we will create a variable, that is const random random int equals to, inside of this, what I will write math dot random, right? Then I put a bracket here, and then I will say that multiply this number by 10. Fine. Now this is something which you can think of your own, right? But what's new in it? What's new is that I will put a bracket here, and then I will write plus 1. By doing this, what I'm saying that you generate the largest number also. Largest number also. Now, for taking the number between 1 to 10, what I need to do more? I need to write math dot floor. What this math dot floor is doing? Well, it is rounding off the number between 0 to 9. You need to understand this. Your math dot random into 10, this particular portion was doing what? It was generating a number between 0, it was generating the number between 0 to 9.99999, like this, right? But I want the value, exact value between 1 to 10. For that purpose, I need to write this math dot floor, as it will round off the value. Math dot floor will round off the value to 0 to 9. It will not generate this extra decimal numbers here. It will generate just single 0 1 2 3 4 5, like this, right? And then we are putting 1. Why this one? Well, you know that it don't generate this greatest number, right? That's why we had put this one, so that if in case it generates 9, I get a 10 here. I get a 10 here. Fine. And by doing this, I get this the maximum value also. Fine. So let's go to our console and check. Okay, let's print it also. Let's print it out. That is clog and random int. Let's go to our console, and you can see I'm getting a single number, that is 7 here. If I reload it, I'm getting 9. I'm getting 9 again, a 4, a 3, a 8, 7, a 8, like this. It is generating a random number every time I'm reloading the website, right? Yeah. So this is the concept about your third example, that is to generate a number between 1 to 10. We have also understood that how to generate a number between 0 to 100, right? Yeah. And one more best thing about example 3 is that you understood about how to use math.floor. What it do, it rounds off the value, right? And it also we also learned about why we use plus 1. Fine. Yeah. Now let's go to our last and a very good example, that is to generate a number between two values. You give any two values, and you want that the particular number will get generated between those values only, right? So like between 5 to 15, I want the number to get generated between 5 to 15, not less than 15, not greater than 15, only between them. For that, what we need to do? Simple math, but you need to understand that. I will first generate a function which will take that minimum and the maximum values, right? The function name is get random int. Inside this I will write min and max. These are the two parameters, right? And inside of this I will write my math.random function. For that, first we will return math.random. Now take a bracket and put this inside a bracket like this. Fine. Yeah. Now let's multiply this number with what? What we were doing earlier. We were multiplying it with the 10, we were multiplying it with the 100. That was the maximum value. But for the time when we need between two values only, in that case what we do is that we will write max minus min, right? Max minus min will do what? It will give me the values between 5 and 15, and then we will write plus 1 plus 1. Fine. And then what we will do, since this min minus max will do what? It will create a range of what? Range of 10, right? Range of 10. And by after that I will do what? I will write plus and the min. Now what is happening? Just look here, what is happening here? The min is what? Min is what? 5, right? And after that we are adding, that is max minus min, that is 10, and then plus 1, that is 11. Fine. So in the case that since you know that why we are adding this plus 1, because we don't get the max value, and it will generate a value between 0 to 10, like it will range between 10 numbers, right? But it will never give me that particular 10th value, right? For that purpose we are going to use this plus 1. Now since maybe that since this is a range between 10 numbers, so it can generate any number, right? So maybe it generates 7. Now 5 plus 7 is what? It is 12, right? Yeah. So by you doing this you get 12, which is the number between these two values, which is 5 and 15. So that what we are doing with this particular line of code, and you need to understand this very clearly. Fine. If you do it at your own, you will like be very clear with it. Now let's print it out. Let's call the function, that is get random int, make a bracket here, and inside the bracket I will give two values, that is 5 comma 15, right? Now let's go to our console and check. As you can see here, I am getting the value between what? 5 and 15, that is 8 point something. If I want that this particular values should get round off, for that purpose what I need to do is that math dot float, right? Yeah. Now doing this, let's see that whether I'm getting the value or not. You can see I'm getting the rounded off value, which is between 5 and 15. 13, 13, 6, 13, 9, 12. Like this, it is generating the random numbers every time I'm reloading the website, right? So this is your complete detailed video about how to use this random number generator and this math.random function. I hope you get the concept very clearly. If you did, then make sure that you like the video and subscribe the channel. We will meet very soon in the next video in the fresh new topic. Till then, goodbye.